Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a shawl out of granny squares. It's warm and cozy but also elegant and stylish. It would make a gorgeous gift for the winter holidays. Today we're gonna use the Studio Classic by Nicole, one of my favorite yarns from AC Moore. These are the specifications of the yarn. It's a number 4 medium, requires a 5.5 millimeter hook. This is the color Gentle White, but for drapiness I will go up a half a size and we'll use a 6 millimeter hook. Alright, if you are ready, grab your yarn, crochet hook, give this video a big thumbs up. Let's get to work. We're gonna start with a slip knot and we'll chain 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring, like so. Chain 3, that will count as a double crochet, and we need to add 15 more for the total of 16. So 1, and you put 15 double crochets into the ring. 2, 3, 4, and there are our 16 double crochets. Slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning, and this is our round number 1. For round number 2 we're going to chain 5. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 2, and we'll put a double crochet into the next stitch, and we'll go around by chain 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, double crochet into the next. This way you will have the same 16 double crochets separated by chain 2. Go all the way around. I'll meet you here. When you've gone a full circle around, chain 2 and slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning. And this is our round number 2. For round number 3 we'll slip stitch into the chain 2 space to the left, chain 2, that counts as an unfinished double crochet, add 2 more double crochets, unfinished, 1 and 2, and yarn over, pull through all loops to make a double crochet 3 together. Then chain 3 and put a double crochet 3 together into the same space. So this is how we are gonna form the corner of our square, like so. Then chain 2, single crochet into the next, chain 2 space, chain 2, single crochet into the next, chain 2 space, chain 2, single crochet into the next, chain 2 space, chain 2, and into the next we'll put 3 double crochets together, chain 3, 3 double crochets together to form the second corner. 3 double crochets together, chain 3, slide them to the right and add 3 double crochets together. And there we go. So I'll show you one more side. Chain 2, single crochet into the next, chain 2, single crochet into the next, chain 2, single crochet into the next. So you have 3 times, and then chain 2, you're adding the corner, double crochet 3 together, chain 3, double crochet 3 together. Like so. And you are gonna finish the round. I'll meet you here. And to finish this round you will chain 2 and slip stitch into the top of our first double crochet 3 together, like so. And there is our little square. Now we're gonna move on to the next round. Slip stitch into the chain 3 space, into the corner, chain 1, and put 2 single crochets into that space. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more single crochets into the corner, 1 and 2. Now we're going to be putting single crochets. So a single crochet is going to go into the chain 3 together, 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space, 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space, then you're going to chain 1, 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space, 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space, single crochet into the double crochet 3 together, and we got to the corner. Here we'll put 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets into that space. And let me show you one more side. So you're going to put a single crochet into the double crochet 3 together, 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space, 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space. Make sure to chain 1 next, and then 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space, 2 single crochets into the next chain 2 space. Then don't forget to put a single crochet into the double crochet 3 together, and we got to the corner where we'll put 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets. So 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets, and repeat on the other 2 sides. I'll meet you here. When you come to the end and you put 2 single crochets into the last chain 2 space, make sure not to forget to put a single crochet into the top of the double crochet 3 together, and only then slip stitch into the first single crochet. So that's what you have. This is our square so far. Now we're going to move to the next round. You're going to have to slip stitch your way to the chain 3 space, so you're going to have to put 1, and second one slip stitch is going to be into the corner. Here you're going to chain 2 so we can form again a double crochet 3 together. So this is one unfinished double crochet, this is the second one, and the third one. And yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 3, and again double crochet 3 together into the same corner, like so. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the next put a double crochet 3 together, chain 2, and move into the chain 1 space right here where you put 5 double crochet in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 2. Make sure to slide this 2 on the right a little bit so you can see your stitches. You're gonna skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the next you will put double crochet 3 together, chain 2, go into the corner and put double crochet 3 together, chain 3, double crochet 3 together, chain 3, slide them to the right, and double crochet 3 together. And we are done with one side. Let me show you this second one, and then you're gonna continue. Chain 2, slide them to the right so you can see your stitches. You're gonna skip 2, into the next you'll put double crochet 3 together, chain 2, move into the chain 1 space right here. You can skip 1, 2, 3, 4 into the next. That would be your 5 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, chain 2, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the next, double crochet 3 together. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and we're at the next corner with double crochet 3 together, chain 3, double crochet 3 together. And now go all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. And once you've put the last double crochet 3 together, chain 2 and slip stitch into the top of the very first double crochet 3 together. And this is how our square looks like so. Now we have one more round left. Slip stitch into the corner, chain 1, and we'll put here 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet and single crochet. Then a single crochet into the double crochet 3 together, 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space, a single crochet into the double crochet 2 together, 3 together, then 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space. Now here we have 5, so you're gonna skip the first. You will put single crochet into the second, third and fourth, second, third and fourth, skip the fifth and go into this space, put 2 single crochets in there, 1 into the double crochet 3 together, 2 into the chain 2 space, 1 into the double crochet 3 together, and here we got the corner, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet, 1, 2, chain 2, and again 1, 2. So this is how it's straightened out. Let's do the second side. So make sure to put 1 into the double crochet 3 together, 2 into the chain 2 space, 1 into the double crochet 3 together, 2 into the chain 2 space, then you're gonna skip the next double crochet into the second, third and fourth, skip the fifth, move into the space, 2 into the space, 1 into the double crochet 3 together, 2 into the space, 1 into double crochet 3 together, and into the next corner we're gonna put 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet, and go ahead and finish this 2 sides. And when you get to the end, make sure to put, after the 2 into the chain 2 space, make sure don't forget to put 1 into the double crochet 3 together, and then slip stitch into the very first single crochet, chain 1 and pull a tail. And here I've made 4, and this was the 5th one. This is how it looks like after I've worked the tails in. This is the front and this is the back. So go ahead and make as many squares as you need, and come back, I will show you how to make the half square. We will start with a slip knot and we'll chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and close it into a circle. Slip stitch into the first chain. We'll chain 5. The chain 4 counts as a treble plus chain 1, and add 7 more, so a total of 8 trebles into the circle. So 1 treble, chain 1, a treble, chain 1, so we have 3. We need total of 8. Treble, chain 1, 4, and 8. There we go. And you slide them a little to the right, so you kind of have this side open. Then turn, chain 4, chain 1 counts as a single crochet plus chain 3, single crochet into the first chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet into the second, chain 1, single crochet into the third, and here we're gonna form the corner. So chain 1, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet into the next chain 1 space. So single crochet, chain 3, single crochet into the same, and there is our corner. And then we'll continue. Chain 1, single crochet into the next, chain 1, single crochet into the next, chain 1, single crochet into the last space, and 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet into the 4th chain from the beginning, and we formed the corner. There's what we have. Turn, chain 4 counts as a treble plus chain 1, so chain 5. Here we'll put into the first corner treble, chain 1, one more treble, like so. Then chain 1, treble into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, treble into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, treble into the next chain 1 space. Now we got to the corner. We'll chain 1 and put 4 trebles, and here separated with chain 1. So treble, chain 1 into the same, second treble, chain 1 into the same, the third treble, chain 1, and into the same, the 4th treble, and chain 1. Now we're gonna put treble, chain 1 into the chain 1 spaces. So a treble into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, treble into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, into the next chain 1 space, and chain 1. And here we're gonna put 3 trebles into this corner. So treble, chain 1, second treble, chain 1, and the last treble will go into the second chain from the beginning. And there's what we have. And turn the work. Chain 4, the chain 1 counts as a single crochet plus chain 3, single crochet into the first chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1 into the next, all the way until you reach the corner. So we're going to be repeating the same steps. Chain 1, single crochet into the next. Here in the corner we had 4, so you would make a new corner in between, in like right here, right in the middle. So chain 1, and here you're gonna put single crochet, chain 3, single crochet into the same, and there is your corner formed. And we'll finish the this side with chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space till the end, into the next, into the next, to the next, and into the last. You put a single crochet,
chain 3, and single crochet will go into the 4th chain from the beginning. And there's what we've got. This is our triangle so far, and the last row you will flip again and chain 5. The chain 4 counts as a treble plus chain 1. You will put 2 trebles separated by chain 1 here into the first corner, so treble chain 1, and 1 more treble into the same corner. Then we'll put chain 1 treble into the chain 1 space until we reach our corner. So chain 1, treble into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, treble into the next, so on till you reach this little loop. You chained 1 and you reached the corner. In here you're gonna put 4 trebles separated by chain 1, just like you did previously. So first, second, third, and fourth, everything into the corner, and you will end the row doing the same. Chain 1, treble into the next chain 1 space till the end. When you got to the last corner, the last loop, you will put 3 trebles in it separated by chain 1. So the first, the second, and the third one you are gonna want to put it into the second chain from the beginning. So the last treble goes in here. Chain 1 and pull a tail. And when you are gonna be blocking or steaming or ironing, just straighten it so it looks like an actual half square or a triangle, like so. Okay guys, so this is the shawl that I have so far. If you want a larger shawl than mine, you will keep making squares, and you would add another row on the side, and obviously you would add more of the half squares. So I will show you how I sew the half the square with a slip stitch, not slip stitch, with a whip stitch. You can do slip stitch or whatever. So what I did is I aligned everything on the floor, and I just sewed this way everything, and then that way everything, so it's much easier. I'm making sure that everything is turned with the wrong side towards me, and this is the whip stitch on this side, and once we're done I will show you how it looks on the right side. So I'm basically going around the darning needle and finding the corners here. And since I'm in the corner, I will find the corner here. If you remember, we chained 4, so this would be the corner, the top of the treble, like so. And I'll just go. I like to take 2 loops so it's more secure, and just whip stitch. I don't like to pull it too tight. Want to leave it a little bit, you know, not too loose either, kind of secure but not too tight. You don't want your squares to gather, but you don't want them wobbly either. And like so, very easy in pretty much each stitch. And here, as I come closer to the end, I'm just gonna make sure that we had a chain 3 here, the second chain, and here we had the chain. They are in the same, like aligned, like so. And then I'm just gonna work in the tail. However you guys work in your tails, this is how I do. I like everything to be secure because I'm paranoid about, you know, things coming out, so I just make knots. And I think all I'm gonna do is just add double crochets. Leave a longer tail because I will put a fringe here, and I will join into the corner, pull, and chain 3. So I'll put 1, 2, 3 double crochets here, then one into the chain 1 space, then 4 into the next, 2, 3, actually 3, not 4, then 1 into the chain 1 space, and so on. 3 into the next. You can choose 3 or 4 if you crochet tighter. Here we have our chain 3, so we'll put 3, or we can leave 2. I think we can do 3. And we're pretty much eyeballing how many double crochets you will have depending on the length of whatever whatever stitches you have here, like so. A quick side note, guys, here in the center of the squares, I put 3 here, but for the rest of the shawl I put only 2 into the circle, so just want it to be a little tighter, so 2 double crochets, not 3. And finishing right here with 1, 2 into the chain 4, and I will put, so chain 1 and then the next one, put the last double crochet into the 4th chain from the beginning, chain 1, pull up a long tail. Alright, let me show you how I make my tassels. I'm sure you guys know that there are a million of tutorials on YouTube, but there we go, there's my phone, and you this is going to be the length of your tassel, so you can choose to do it this way or this way. I want them long, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna wrap it as many times as thick I want my tassel to be, and I'm just gonna keep wrapping. And let's say this is enough. If you want your tassels to be absolutely identical, just count how many times you wrap it, so all of them are the same. Then I take the other piece and get it through, and I'm gonna tie it here at the top and leave a longer tail. You can always cut off, but you will not be able to add, and just tie. And here I have the thing that I tie it really tightly twice. So this bottom one loosened, so I will tie it good. Alright, and now I'm gonna cut these. And now I'm gonna need one through. Make sure this tail is as long as here, so leave it a little longer so it can blend in. Tie really good. Oops. Turn the other side and tie it one more time on this side. And if you have super sharp scissors, you can straighten these tails. Other than that, there is the tassel.
And this was it for today's tutorial. Give it a thumbs up because it makes a huge difference for me, and subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss any future uploads. Also, check out these other easy and fun tutorials. You guys take care. I will see you soon. Bye bye.